Alex, American League Rookie of the Year. To nobody's surprise, I think, Julio Rodriguez, the J-Rod Show, an absolute superstar. Yeah. He's a superstar. I have no problem saying that whatsoever. We saw one of the greatest rookie seasons of all time, honestly. 284, 28 home runs, 854 OPS, and that's with some time missed at the end of the year. He would have hit 30 home runs, I believe, for sure. And it's the first rookie in history in his debut season to go 25-25, which is 25 homers and 25 stolen bases. Mike Trout and Chris Young did it in their technical rookie season, but not in their debut year. So we're talking about an all-time season for a guy that was pegged to be a superstar coming up. He was a big prospect, and a lot of times you don't see that pay off right away for a team. Like normally it takes them some time. This was a superstar coming up. It was a big deal when he made the opening day roster. He got off to a slower start at the plate and then turned into one of the greatest rookie seasons that we have ever seen. But it was not unanimous, might I add, which we can talk a little bit more later if we want. But all but one vote.
That's so silly
to Julio for first place. Adley Rutschman getting the other first place vote. But what a year. All-Star, Silver Slugger, Rookie of the Year. The accolades just go on for this guy.
I mean, you said it. A star was born this year. And not often do you see that pan out. But he is the big reason that the Mariners were able to end their 21-year playoff drought, even though he missed – was the last 2 weeks of the regular season with an injury. He got put on the 10-day IL. I mean, the last month of the regular season, he was top 3 in Major League Baseball in average, slugging, OPS. Like he was everything and more that you wanted a guy to be. And we kind of got a little inside look of this during the watch party when they were announcing Rookie of the Year and he had his entire family around. You could just see the love and support that he has from his family. And that is so important for young players to have good examples, to have that support system, to have that appreciation and just knowing, remembering where you came from and bringing everyone else along the way. And it was just so cool to get that kind of inside look into the family life and into him and his life.
I think we're looking at him, I think potentially, and obviously I don't think so right now. I think the Judges and the Otanis and there's other guys that will take this title right now. But I think we're looking at Julio Rodriguez potentially being the face of baseball at some point. And I walked away from the All-Star game so impressed by him and his ability to be extremely charismatic and personable to everyone he talks to in multiple different languages. I mean, you don't see that from a guy that's his age, from a different country. I mean, I am obviously so impressed by the player that he is on the field, but off of the field, this is everything you want in your star player if you're the Mariners, or for the face of baseball one day if you're Major League Baseball. He's what baseball is all about. He has fun playing the game. He's active on social media. He's a superstar. He's charismatic on and off the field. Julio Rodriguez is a superstar, and we're looking at him being potentially the face of baseball one day. I have no doubt about that, but we talked about him making the All-Star game, just the third Mariners rookie to ever make the All-Star game, joining two names that are pretty big deals, King Griffey Jr. and Alex Rodriguez.
Kind of a big deal.
No big deal. Yeah. And just the second Mariner to ever win a Silver Slugger award as a rookie, joining another big name, Ichiro.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, the other two names that he's a part of it with this year, the outfield Silver Sluggers in the American League, Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, Julio Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy isn't a superstar in the making. He's a superstar. He's here. And he's a big deal, and I thought you said it great. He ended the 21-year playoff drought
that was a rookie.
For the Mariners as a rookie. And they do not get there if it's not for him and the season he had. So kudos to Julio, great year, and to nobody's surprise, all but one first place vote for Julio.
But we showed it earlier. I don't know if we have this video again of us getting an inside look when they were having the watch party to make his announcement, having his whole family around. But another thing he did, which also shows just how inclusive he is and how much he loves the game, he FaceTimed Michael Harris II after he won to congratulate him and gave him a shout out. And they have video of him actually FaceTiming him during the whole situation. And it's just, that is so genuine and that is so heartfelt. And that's when you know you not only have a great baseball player, you have a great leader, you have a great person, and this is someone that you can put all of your trust in. And obviously, he's a franchise guy now. They got their guy. They got him young.
Absolutely.
And that's rare. Here you go. So here, like we just popped up on the screen if you're watching it. This is him giving a shout out to Michael Harris II and
that's
FaceTiming
so cool.
him while they were having the watch party at his house with all of his family. You know, taking the time, like, yes, it's not just about me. Congratulations to you as well.
Look, I said it a second ago, and it just came to me. I would love to see it. I think we're looking at him being the face of baseball someday. Yeah. I don't think he is right now, obviously, as a rookie. But what more could you want? He's thoughtful as well, a stud. I mean, awesome stuff from the J-Rod show. So love that dude. Congratulations on Rookie of the Year to him. And the other guy that he was talking to on FaceTime wins the National League Rookie of the Year, Michael Harris II. Great year for him as well. The Braves were stuck in mud when him and Spencer Strider came up. And these two guys, these two rookies, are the reason that they ended up able to overtake the Mets and win the National League East. And Michael Harris II was the one that walked away with the award. Honestly, a toss-up there. Either of those guys could have won it. But Michael Harris II, what he did coming up, playing a pristine center field, a very important position on the field up the middle, a Gold Glove caliber defense. I mean, this guy, the future is so bright for him, for the Mariners, and just look. I can, when I think of Michael Harris winning, I thought it could have gone either way, as I mentioned, but Spencer Strider ended up finishing second. Yep. So Michael Harris II and Spencer Strider go 1 and 2 in the National League Rookie of the Year voting, which I wondered, how often does that happen? And luckily, we have a great research team here at Fox Sports, and I got that answer. In 2022, Michael Harris II and Spencer Strider finished first and second in Rookie of the Year voting. First time that two teammates have done it since the Atlanta Braves. In 2011, 11 years ago, Craig Kimbrell finished first and Freddie Freeman finished second. And that was the first time since 1989. So it does not happen often. It has happened 8 times.
Yeah.
And Michael Harris II being the one that takes home first place. By the way, just a little side note here. I keep looking over at my computer. My brother is on the screen now being interviewed. I am unwell, but we're going to do this live, my friends. We are just, I don't know, probably about 10 to 15 minutes away from American League Cy Young Award being announced. And I just can't stop look.
Deep breath again. Let's practice your deep breaths.
He's the favorite.
Yeah.
But 1, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. But 2, we weren't supposed to be live for that announcement. And what if it doesn't happen?
Don't go there. Don't go there yet. Stay positive. Think positive.
I'll be positive.
Everything's going to be all right.
We're going to have to cut this. We're going to have to cut my mic. But back to Michael Harris II. Congratulations to him. What a great year, and the future is bright for him and the Atlanta Braves finishing 1 and 2.
Yeah, you got to think just how they develop young players, knowing that they were the last 2 times that Rookie of the Year has finished 1 and 2 on the same team was the Braves. Yeah. You got to give them so much credit for how they develop young talent, because that's hard. And if you can do that and you can figure that out, I mean, that's why they won a World Series. That's why they continue to be the top of their league. It says a lot about the Braves, and the players love being there. You know that they love working with the staff in the front office. So that's pretty impressive.
If you just step back for a second and look at the Braves as a whole.
Yeah.
what we saw in the 90s and early 2000s was 14 consecutive division titles, right? And then they go through a little down stretch where they're not winning many games. And now they're back.
Yeah.
Like this doesn't just speak to the way they're handling their team now or in 2011. Like the last few decades, they just build from within. They do it right. They go on these long stretches of greatness, and they're doing it again now. Mm-hmm. And Alex, you made a good point of how they're doing it. But yeah, 1-2 now, 1-2 in 2011. You look at Ronald Acuna and Ozzie Albies and the contracts they got. So they're not only producing this talent and doing that the right way, they're also signing these guys early on. They're saying to the guys, hey, we believe in you and the future that you have. Yep. And you may not have shown yet that you're worth $100 million or whatever we're willing to give you, but we believe in you. And we've seen so many of those deals now with so many of these young talent. And you look back and you look at the deals that Ronald Acuna and Ozzie Albies are on, and you're like, oh my God, that is more than a steal. I've never seen anything like this. They build their guys from within. They say, we believe in you. They throw them long-term contracts early on, and that's why we're seeing this extended periods of greatness, not only now, but it's the same sort of routine and the same sort of blueprint that they had in the 90s when they did it with a whole other group of people. There was just a small period of time, a few years in between, where they're like, we need to reset, and we're going to do it all over again. And now we're in that phase of do it all over again, and these guys are a part of it.
But think about it. As an athlete, this could actually go for in any position in any job. You want to feel wanted, right? So if you have your team and your franchise coming to you pretty early on in your career saying, we believe in you, we want you to be here, we see a bright future, you're going to get the guys for what, as you said, would be a huge steal once they actually reach their peak in their career. And it's one of the smartest things you can do if you see that and if you believe in it, because they're going to buy in as a young player because they feel wanted and they feel respected and they feel their worth is well respected.
I feel like we could have a conversation on that for hours one day, and maybe we will. But I'm on the fence about those contracts from a player perspective. Okay. I almost feel like...
You get trapped?
I almost feel like it's like, okay, I'm 20, 21 years old. Here's all of this money. If I wait 3 years at this same trajectory, I could make $100 or hundreds of $1 million more, but at this age, and it's all guaranteed, I feel like I have to take this. So
it's the risk you take betting on yourself.
It is.
Yeah.
It's risky. And there could be a long conversation about that. But to the Braves' credit, they continue to do it. Yep. The guys continue to sign because they want to be there.
The franchise.
And look, it's worked out well for the Braves and for the players as well, honestly, who are there. They're winning. They're making money.